Welcome back to your Safe Space YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about continuing to transform in the world where things is rapidly changing. CERN is turned off for the next 4 years, right? All these other energies is ramping up right now. A lot of different energies is ramping up. 5G, 4G, and you have all of these devices that's throwing frequencies into our own personal space, where it might make it a little difficult for some of us to fight against it. But the chosen ones are here for a reason. And I'm going to say that because there's few of us here who feel the energy intensely, but who also knows how to manage the energy, who understands what it is to be on this 3D and 5D planet, because we're shifting into a 5D. I feel the frequency shifting very, very strongly and intensely. Staying grounded, being open to feeling, no matter what the feeling is, and understanding the ability that I have and that you have to decipher what your own feelings are and what is not your feelings and what are not your feelings. It's time. This video is not to implement any form of fear, but to only implement the beginning stages if you have not started, or the continuation if you already have started, of preparing you and dealing with the energy. Shh. Because the energy that we're experiencing has to be healed through. And to balance the core of you, because the core of you is what's going to come out in those very experiences. These energies is everywhere. They're in your work environment. They literally are shifting into people and shifting out of people. Spiritually, spirits, energy, essence. It's all around us. And now is the time to prepare yourself mentally and understand your interdimensional being that you are. And also understanding your interdimensional experience here on this earthly plane, having a spiritual experience. You're on the physical plane, having a spiritual experience. So if you are walking around a physical body, you need to be able to see and understand when entities and energies are really at play in your environment. This energy can body hop. It could be your workplace environment. It could be your home environment. It could be you out in a public place, in the store or anything, and something start ramping up in another person, and it attacks you in a specific way. You just have to be aware of it. When you're aware of the energy ramping up in people, you can protect your own boundaries. Even in that space around people, you have the ability to do that. You have to know how to do it. If you know it's not your show, it's not your monkeys, it's not your circus, you don't have to implement your own energy in that. That's not yours. It's not yours. It's really a distraction. Because if you're on this channel, you made it here, you're literally in a space of where you're beginning to become more sensitive and more spiritual to your own surroundings, in your own surroundings, with energy. And if you're in a process in the beginning stages of waking up, understanding the breakdown of how spirits work in people, and knowing how to identify if this is a spirit that you already encountered before, just in another body. You have the ability to do that. Pay attention to the characteristics. They usually have the same characteristics. Pay attention to the words they speak. They usually have the same words, even if it's worded a little bit differently. And the same energy is behind the words. And sometimes a lot of times energy could be narcissistic, cunning, narcissistic, which equals manipulation at its finest, gaslighting at its finest. You just have to know how to identify it. Some pretend to be nice, but there's an interior underlying agenda that you can see. You can see this underlying agenda. Definitely can see it. And so, with that being said, I want you to be able to see it, and it's subtle. The subtle energy that you don't even know that's transforming. The workplace gossip, the antagonizing, the cahoots where they are grouped up and they working against you together. It's time to open your eyes. It's time to prepare your your mind for a different level of life. I'm not going to say a worse, because that's not even a thing. A different level, because God is always have you in preparation for something that is going to happen in your life. A lot of people don't even see this. They can't understand when things is happening. It's only to set you up for something that's on the way, that's coming. To mentally prepare you, emotionally prepare you, and most importantly, spiritually prepare you. Sometimes for the advanced spiritual people, if you haven't did this, it's really good to sit even during the day if you don't like the dark, because that's me. I don't really like the dark, but I will be in the dark and close my eyes in the dark. I'm learning how to embody my own self, the shadow side, and the side of me that's walking during the day. The night body is just as important as the day body. The night experience is just as important as the day experiences, because ultimately your days bring meaning to your life on a deeper level if you're willing to dive deep. So what I was going to say was, throughout your days and your nights, or mainly through your days, because sometimes our bodies shut down, we just want to go to sleep. So we take something and put over our eyes, and we create total darkness over our eyes. And we would just sit there for a second. Sit there, relax, breathe in and breathe out a couple times, and allow yourself to adjust to the darkness, and allow your third eye to open in the darkness. When you get to the level of your third eye shifting to open in the darkness, you'll begin to see subtle energies, and the energies to come in as colors, beautiful colors. Sometimes other things appear, like faces, maybe, I don't know, ugly face. Sometimes when I do it, ultimately when I do it, let me tell you this, because it's important. Before I even go into that form of experience, what I always do is ask for my spirit guides, my ancestors, and my angels to protect me in that energy and to allow me to get through the energy without feeling any form of fear. Archangel Michael is who I usually call on too, because that is who works with me on this frequency. And in this realm too, it's really important to embody that type of experience and understand that type of experience, because now you're going into transformative work, spiritual work, because now you can start understanding what it is, tapping into your third eye, because it's visions in your third eye that really corresponds with your physical living. And I know that to be a fact, because when I was being attacked in Atlanta and I was under heavy spiritual warfare, and I decided to meditate, this beautiful, colorful dragon popped up inside my third eye experience, my meditation experience, and this big, beautiful, like colorful lights just came at me, and it was like, you're already prepared. That's what I received from that. You're already prepared. And it was a beautiful experience for me. And so I just wanted to give you guys that, because just because you're in this physical realm doesn't mean you totally are supposed to block out the spiritual, the unseen, the things that we don't have the physical eye to see. The third eye has to connect to the spiritual. It's time. This is the shift you are taking right now. And if you're here, you already know this. Most of you already know this. But what about the people that hop on my video, that my video actually pop up in front of, to show them that it is time? This is for you, to let you know that it is time. Well, I love you. And I want you to have an amazing day today. And I want you to smile often. And don't let nothing steal your joy. I don't care what type of experience it is. Do not let it block you from having an amazing day. Okay? All right. Later.